I don't like stupid things happening, and I don't like very obvious things becoming known much later. Bumble was founded in 2014. Okay. The whole point of Bumble, the main selling point, was to women who naturally, biologically, psychologically, emotionally, they're the ones who want to be approached. A woman named Whitney Wolf came forward with this idea. Let's make an app where the woman has to make the first move in order for anything to proceed. Now, part of the problem with the left, Whitney Wolf she's a feminist. Part of the problem with the left is that they're not real. They don't live in reality. So she makes an app that requires women to make the first move. Women do not want to be the first one to make a move. In the vast majority of the time, and by vast majority I mean more than 80% of the time, the woman does not want to be the one that does the approaching. She does not want to be the one that makes the first move. Women want to be the recipients. They don't want to be the pursuer. They just don't. But Whitney Wolf 10 years ago said, let's do it. Let's make that our whole selling point. Okay. Well, we see that it didn't really work out. Because now, 10 years later, in 2024, they're now no longer requiring women to make the first move. Now, Whitney Wolf has stepped down as CEO. She stepped down, I believe it was earlier. It was either earlier this year or late last year. I can't quite remember. But she did step down. And she's saying, well, we're still trying to, let me keep reading this. We're seeing a greater need for authentic human connections. You don't say, Jones told CNN in an interview ahead of the launch. And by the way, Lydia Ann Jones, that's the new CEO who took over from Whitney. We're seeing a greater need for authentic human connections, Jones told CNN in an interview ahead of the launch. I don't anticipate that the number of people using online dating is going to go down. Quite the opposite. But there is a higher bar. So we're taking it as a great call to action to center ourselves on our mission. Here, and again, here's how stupid this is. And again, this is why I don't like the idea of dating apps. You're saying, well, we want to find a tremendous and deep, authentic human connection. Ever since humans have existed, since Adam and Eve, it's boy meets girl, girl meets boy, they start a story and they fall in love, and then there it goes. Apps are very, very new. This technology is very, very new. You can't build an authentic relationship from an app. Now, it can be a starting point, but you build an authentic connection to a person in person. That's the only way it can be done. Back to the article, the new, quote, opening moves, end quote, features one way Jones says Bumble is evolving while staying true to its original mission of empowering women. Now women users will have the option to continue initiating conversations with matches or to set an opening move. For example, a question about a potential match's dream dinner guest that would indicate that they want their match to reach out first. For non-binary users or those seeking same-gender matches, either person can set and respond to an opening move. Bumble's relaunch also includes updated, quote, dating intentions badges that allows users to indicate on their profiles whether they're looking for a life partner or simply fun, casual dates. Bumble is now also requiring users to include more photos on their bios, and the app will highlight common interests at the top of potential matches' profiles in an effort to connect people with more compatible partners. The changes could be key to returning Bumble, which also owns dating apps Badoo and Fruits, to profitability after it posted a $1.9 million net loss last year. The company's share price has also plummeted 86% from its initial public offering in February 2021. That is major. That's absolutely major. That's a lot of money that they've lost. That's a lot of money that they lost. Here's the problem. These people on these dating apps have become unpopular. You cannot convince. See, here's the thing. What I do appreciate about dating apps is it did allow us to connect with other people that we never could have before. That I do appreciate about dating apps. That's a good thing. But ultimately, the downside is it gave us way too many choices to choose from. That's why dating apps they ultimately don't work. Because we as humans, when it comes to our romantic partners, the data is in, the experiment is done. We don't like, ultimately, having too many options to choose from. On a dating app, you can meet someone, and especially true for women, because women are the ones who are successful on dating apps. Even if you're a regular, plain Jane looking girl, you can have plenty of matches while guys are fishing for crumbs. But you can seriously look and try to find a person. You find a person, you're like, I don't think so, and back on the app. And let me be very, very clear about this. All dating apps, all dating sites want you to stay on their program. That's the reality. If they don't have you on there, they lose money ultimately. That's just the truth. I don't care which app it is. I don't care which program it is. I don't care if it's Tinder. I don't care if it's Christian Mingle. I don't care if it's Farmers Only. I don't care if it's Hinge. I don't care if it's whatever that other gay one is. But they all have the same point. They want you to stay on the app. They don't want you to find true, meaningful connections. Because when you find true, meaningful connections, you don't go back to the app. You don't. You quit. When you find someone that you actually want to spend the rest of your life with, you don't need the app and you don't want the app and you get off the app. They don't want you off the app because then they lose money. They need money to stay in business. And how do they make money? By having you on the app so they can have you pay subscriptions and also for you to see ads. That's what they want from you. It's just unbelievable to me. It's just unbelievable to me. They're trying to empower women. They're trying to show, no, ladies, we're going to put you in control. Women don't want. In this, I will concede this. There are cultures that do exist. There's one culture, and it's over in Africa. I can't think of what it is. It's like a really small tribe or something like that. But the woman proposes to the man by bringing him a plate of food. That does happen. The man goes about his life, but the woman is the one that proposes. Those are rare. Those types of cultures are rare. The vast majority of cultures, they want the woman. The woman is the one who wants to sit back and be the recipient of the proposal. They want the guy to come to them, ask them out, start a relationship, plan the date. That's what women want. And Bumble's trying to say, no. We're going to go against biology. We're going to go against human psychology. We're going to go against human emotionality. We are going to do the thing that is so backwards, and we're going to make it work. Now, Bumble was a $1 billion company. Whitney Wolf is a billionaire, last time I checked. Good for her. Kudos to her. But ultimately, what has it done for women? What has it done for them? Ladies, what has it done for you? How many of you have actually, on an app and also in real life, how many of you have actually approached a man? I'm curious to know. I'm very curious to know. I imagine the number is very, very few. It's not a good plan to have people